Hello. I need to give you this serious and very important message. Someone who has passed away wants to send you a message so that you may prosper in 3 days. Something very good is going to happen to you because I know you're going through a very serious problem in your family. So please listen carefully.
As a celestial angel, I come to you to talk about a loved one who has already departed and is trying to warn you about something that is approaching. I have come to you so that you may listen carefully to this message. Do not be afraid. What is coming is not meant to destroy you, but to open your eyes to something important that you have not yet noticed. I can see that in recent times you have been carrying many worries in silence. You try to be strong for everyone around you, but deep in your heart there are questions that still have no answers. The person who has departed knows about these doubts and wishes to help you. She continues to watch over you with love. Even though your eyes can no longer see her, there is a bond of love that neither time nor distance can erase. That love remains alive and is trying to reach you now. In the coming days, pay attention to the small signs. Something that once seemed ordinary may catch your attention in a different way. A sudden memory, a meaningful dream, or an unexpected feeling may carry an important message. There is a situation near you that is not exactly what it seems. You have been trusting words more than the signs that are right before your eyes. That is why your loved one wants you to observe more and speak less for a while. Not everyone who smiles at you has good intentions. This does not mean you should distrust everyone, but it does mean it is time to use your perception more. Your heart has already noticed something, but your mind is still trying to ignore it. You will receive information that may change the way you see a certain situation. When that happens, do not make rushed decisions. Listen, observe, and allow the truth to reveal itself completely. The person who has departed knows that you often place the needs of others above your own. However, the time has come to take better care of yourself. You cannot continue carrying burdens that belong to other people. An opportunity is approaching your life. It may seem small at first, but it has the potential to bring positive changes. Do not reject it simply because it does not arrive in the way you expected. Some doors are closing because they have already fulfilled their purpose. You may feel sadness as certain things come to an end, but what is leaving is making room for something better to enter. Your loved one wants you to stop blaming yourself for mistakes from the past. There are situations that could not have happened differently. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had at that time. Many times you ask for a sign, and when it appears, you end up doubting it. This time will be different. The sign will be so clear that your heart will feel a peace that is difficult to explain. Trust that feeling. An important conversation may take place soon. Listen calmly and do not interrupt before understanding everything. Some of the answers you seek may come through simple words. There is also a special protection surrounding you. Even in moments when you felt alone, you were never abandoned. Forces of light have walked beside you through every stage of your journey. You have a great kindness within you. However, some people have become used to receiving without offering anything in return. Learn that helping is beautiful, but allowing yourself to be used is not love. The warning that is coming speaks of change. Not a change meant to bring fear, but a change meant to bring growth. Sometimes life needs to move a few pieces to place everything where it truly belongs. Your loved one wants you to believe in yourself again. You possess abilities that you have not yet fully discovered. There is a strength within you that is greater than you imagine. Whenever you feel insecure, remember how many difficulties you have already overcome. Many times you thought you could not continue, yet you found the strength to move forward. That will happen again if necessary. The next steps in your journey will be important. Choose carefully, without pressure and without fear. Not everything needs to be decided immediately. Some answers arrive at the right moment. There is something else you need to know. A moment is approaching when a choice that seems small will carry much more weight than you realize. What appears ordinary on the surface may quietly influence the path ahead. You may soon find yourself thinking about someone you have not thought about in a very long time. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. Sometimes a memory returns because it is connected to something that is about to unfold. Pay attention to the things that repeat themselves. The same words, the same numbers, the same topics appearing again and again. Patterns often appear before important events reveal themselves. Your loved one has been trying to draw your attention towards something you keep postponing. Deep inside, you already know what it is. The question is not whether you see it, but whether you are ready to face it. A door that seemed permanently closed may suddenly show signs of opening. This could leave you confused at first. What once felt impossible may begin to feel within reach. Someone around you has been observing your strength more than you realize. Their opinion of you is changing, and this shift may soon create an opportunity you did not expect. There is a hidden lesson inside a recent disappointment. At the moment it may have felt unfair, but with time you will see that it protected you from something that was not meant for you. Soon, a simple conversation may reveal information that connects several pieces of a puzzle you have been trying to understand. When it happens, trust your instincts. You may notice your emotions becoming stronger for a short period. This is not a sign of weakness. Sometimes your heart becomes louder when it is trying to guide you towards something important. A surprising invitation, message, or encounter could arrive when you least expect it. Be careful not to reject it too quickly. First impressions will not tell the whole story. Your loved one wants you to understand that timing matters. Some answers have been delayed because other pieces needed to move into place before the truth could be fully revealed. There is a reason you have felt drawn to certain thoughts recently. Those thoughts are not random. They are pointing toward an area of your life that deserves your attention. Very soon, you may recognize a connection between two events that once seemed completely unrelated. When that realization comes, many things will start making sense. Someone may reveal a side of themselves that you have never seen before. This revelation will help you understand who truly belongs in your life and who does not. Do not be surprised if you feel an unusual sense of anticipation. Your spirit often senses changes before your mind can explain them. A truth that has remained hidden will not stay hidden forever. The closer it gets to the surface, the more signs you may begin to notice around you. Your loved one is encouraging you to stay patient for just a little longer. Certain events are already moving behind the scenes, even if you cannot see them yet. There may come a moment when you are tempted to ignore your intuition because logic suggests something different. In that moment, listen carefully to your heart before making a decision. What is approaching carries both a challenge and a blessing. They will arrive together, and understanding one will help you recognize the other. And as these signs continue to gather around you, another message is beginning to take shape. One that your loved one has been waiting for the right moment to reveal. There is a reason you were guided to hear these words today. Out of countless moments, this one was chosen because something is drawing closer, and your awareness is needed now more than ever. A detail you once ignored may soon return to your attention. When it does, look at it differently. What seemed insignificant before may contain the answer you have been searching for. The person watching over you remembers a promise you made, even if you have forgotten it yourself. That promise is connected to a path that has not yet fully unfolded. You may begin noticing unusual timing in your daily life.
Encounters, delays, and unexpected changes may appear random, but some of them are quietly guiding you in a new direction. There is an energy surrounding a certain situation that has not revealed its true nature yet. You have only seen one side of the story, and another side is preparing to come into view. Soon, you may feel drawn to revisit a place, an object, or even a memory that once held deep meaning for you. Follow that feeling. It may lead you toward an important realization. Your loved one wants you to know that not every opportunity arrives wearing a bright disguise. Some blessings first appear as inconveniences before revealing their true value. Someone may unexpectedly mention a topic that has been on your mind. Listen carefully. The words themselves may not be the message, but they may point you toward it. There is a connection forming between events that happened months apart. You have not seen the link yet, but soon the pattern will become impossible to ignore. A moment of silence will be more valuable than 100 opinions. When uncertainty appears,
Step away from the noise and pay attention to what your inner voice is trying to tell you. The next sign may come when you are least focused on finding one. That is often when messages arrive most clearly, because expectations are no longer standing in the way. You have been asking questions that no one around you can answer. Yet the answers are already moving closer, carried by circumstances that have not fully arrived. A shift in someone's behavior may reveal more than direct words ever could. Watch actions carefully. They often speak long before the truth is openly shared. There is something hidden beneath the surface of a current concern. What worries you now may not be the real issue. The deeper truth is still waiting to be uncovered. Your loved one sees how often you doubt your own perceptions. Yet many of your first instincts have been correct. Soon, you will receive proof that you should trust yourself more. An unexpected piece of information may arrive from a source you never considered important. Do not overlook it simply because it comes from an unusual direction. The feeling that something is about to change is not your imagination. Many times before major turning points, the heart senses movement long before visible evidence appears. A chapter that seemed unfinished is beginning to stir again. You may have believed it was over, but certain stories return because they still have something left to teach. What is approaching carries an element of surprise. Even if you think you know what this message is about, there are details that remain hidden and will emerge only at the right moment. And as these unseen pieces continue moving into place, your loved one is preparing to reveal another part of the warning. One that may explain why so many signs have been gathering around you recently. Now, dear soul, the message that needed to reach you has been delivered. What you choose to do with these words is entirely up to you. But remember that awareness is often the first step toward transformation. Your loved one wanted you to hear these words because you are cared for, watched over, and deeply loved. Even when life feels uncertain, you are never walking completely alone. There are forces of light encouraging you to move forward with courage and wisdom. If this message resonated with your heart, please confirm that you have received it by writing the following phrase in the comments. I choose to move forward with wisdom. By doing so, you affirm your willingness to receive guidance, recognize the signs around you, and continue your journey with greater clarity and confidence. Thank you for spending this time with us and allowing this message to become part of your day. Your presence here means more than you know. And if you would like to continue receiving these messages of guidance, encouragement, and spiritual insight, be sure to join our community by subscribing to the channel and activating the notification bell. This way, you won't miss the next message that may be waiting specifically for you.